Hello everyone, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. It is March 1st. This year is flying by, 2015. Now, a lot of salespeople are scared of objections, and I'm going to ask you a question. How often do you think that you're causing your own objection to happen? How often? Give it a percentage. Go ahead, just talk to me. How often? I'm going to say that it's a high percentage, and what I'm going to introduce you to is piling. Now, one of the things that happens in the sales process is I'll ride with guys, and what they'll tell me is like, you know, I don't want to hear, I want to think about it. And then we go into the sales call, and what do you think they hear? I want to think about it. Or they'll ride with me, and you know, we're driving on the way to the office, or we're going to wherever it is, and they say, I hope the person says I don't want to get 3 bids. And so what happens? They get the objection, I want to get 3 bids. And the reason for that is throughout the conversation, that salesperson is explaining their fears of what's going on consistently, and they're making small remarks, and those small remarks add up. So sometimes for the person who says, I hope that person says I don't want to think about it, they're going to say, as you think about this, as you think about this, as you think about this, as you gather information, and they start piling all this information on the buyer, and then the buyer comes back and then they say, I want to think about it. So one of the things that happens when somebody says about 3 bids, so hey, as you gather your information, as you're doing your research, as you're picking all this up, as you're talking to other people, they start just assuming that that person really does want to get 3 bids, or that that's what they have to do. But by having that conversation and pushing that information or piling that information on the buyer, it creates a challenge, and you end up creating your own objection. So why not just flow through the conversation and assume the sell and through the entire conversation that you're having, instead of creating that objection in the process that's hurting you. Now, think about this. Think about the last time that you went to a sales call and you said to yourself, I don't want to hear this objection, and then it happened. You've done this process to yourself as a form of self-sabotage or self-sabotage, and it's hurting you. So why not just go into the call, assume the sell, but not like in a jerky way, not in an aggressive way, but just believe that you're going to make it, and chances are good that you will. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that would be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe, and then send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Scott Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell will Sylvan, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.